No shot! Watch that shooter!
are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. We've got some... Terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. D-Wade out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's John Henson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. And it's Turner off the drive. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Clark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right. Wade outside. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Henson. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Carroll, no one around him. And he misses his first shot. And it's Wade, that time on the assist by Walker.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Lots of room. And the shot is long.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lillard attacking. Wade outside. Can't cash in from close range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Walker against Lillard. Here's the 3. That's good. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. Here's the screen. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. When you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And Roberson kicks to Morris. The shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And talking about Kip Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. They set the screen. Lillard dishes to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off the shot. Elbow shot is on the way. Passes it to Lillard. Back to Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
And for Kid Gilchrist, he was accustomed to so much winning in high school, college, international competition. He's had a rough first 3 years in the NBA, making the playoffs only once in that time. But he's a real warrior, so that has to be killing him inside.
And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Hill's checked in.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner, humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Henson. Now, here's Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Dallas. Lillard with it. Wade picks him up. Lillard the pass to Leonard. And it's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now, here's Walker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. He dishes it to Wade. 4 on the shot clock. Fades. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Out to the right wing. And Robertson kicks to Gasol. No good. Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Gasol a screen. And Robertson kicks to Lillard. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. Lillard's got 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Biyombo is checked in for Leonard. Landry comes in for Pau Gasol. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Robertson. And it's Livingston in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Luke Babbitt comes in for Hill. Shelvin Max checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Walker.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Screen by Dallenberg. Babbitt from long range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Livingston dishes to Henderson. Biyombo, the pass to Landry. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Offensive rebound. Robinson. Good work defensively by Morris. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Henderson kicks to Landry. Off target from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Babbitt dishes to Jack. Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Over to the wing. Up top, Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Back to Landry. Shot from 6. The shot is off. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Mack. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here is Livingston. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Henderson kicks to Landry. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here is Jack. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Out left to the wing. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Livingston passes to Henderson. There's the pick. To the left wing. Morris. Robinson pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Babbitt's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Livingston dishes to Landry. And that one is stuffed right through.
One little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make. So pretty when it works.
Show him the ball and then take it to the hoop.
Here's Mack. Back to Jack. Cranes it from 17 feet out.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Livingston kicks to Henderson. Pass to Livingston. Jack with the defensive effort.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
New Orleans moving the ball around from 18 feet away, and he gets it back. Here's Robinson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Portland leading. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Livingston passes to Biyombo. Count the bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Jack kicks to Mack. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Mack's got 5. Here's Livingston. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Anthony Davis is out there with John Henson. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. Connects, the jumper drops. Wade's got 6 points.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets. Livingston kicks to Leonard. And Davis pulls it down.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Carl Landry.
Pau Gasol.
It's stolen by Carroll. And oh, here we go with Henderson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Portland leading by 3. Gasol is green on Walker. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. He kicks it to Wade. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. And Gasol sends it back. The shot by Wade, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Henderson, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
He feeds it to Carroll. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And he slams it one-handed.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Now here's Davis. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And John Henson with the slam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So for the Trailblazers, Turner's checked in for Leonard. Andre Robertson comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Sean Livingston. New Orleans also making some changes. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Matt comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Back to Jack. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard attacking. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Outside Jack. There's the feed to Davis. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Lillard. And he goes big with the dunk right over John Henson.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Hill kicks to Davis. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gasol is green on Jack. Lillard attacking. The shot by Carroll, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside Hill. Kicks it to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Mack, good. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard attacking. And powered down the jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Henson. Portland making their last shot. Here's Davis. Pass to Henson. Outside Jack. Henson sets a screen for Jack. Goes back up. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Gasol a screen. Dishes it to Turner. Inside. And finished off by Gasol.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's Mack. He has 7. Back to Jack. Wide open look. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And so here is New Orleans. following the miss by Miles Turner. To the middle. Here's Henson. Banked in off the glass.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And for Lillard, that motivation. And remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Gasol on the high post. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Henson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Hill, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Out to the wing. Robertson dishes to Gasol. Lillard outside. At the top of the key, Turner. Here's Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol can't get that one to fall. Here's Henson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard outside. There's the pass to Turner. And Hill over to help. And that one's good.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Again, missing Hill. Here's Lillard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Jack. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Davis. Luke Babbitt comes in for Solomon Hill. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Matt.
Wayne Wade.
Trailblazers leading by 8. And Lillard kicks to Gasol. "51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And now it's a double-digit lead. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Biyombo is checked in for Turner. Landry comes in for Pau Gasol. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Livingston in for Damian Lillard. And then for New Orleans, Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for John Henson. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jarrett Jack. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Livingston passes to Henderson. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 6.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Walker. The shot is off. And the first half is now in the books. Portland out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 11 points and a block.
Bismack Biyombo is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's McDermott. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Livingston in the point guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Wade dishes to Walker. High post try.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Biyombo with it. Robinson on him. Morris kicks to McDermott. Landry, a screen on Wade. McDermott passes to Landry. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to Walker. And Morris comes over to help. Walker with it. He's picked up by Landry. Here's Wade. Nails it with a hand in his face. Wade's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pelicans. Portland leading by 10. Here is Livingston. Portland moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. It's hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Biyombo. Tamari Carroll comes in for Carl Landry. Bogdanovich is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Lillard subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Back to Lillard. Morris with the screen for Lillard. And it's Carroll in the corner. Morris kicks to Lillard. Here's Carroll. Rebound, Thomas Robinson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Count the bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points so far. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lillard dishes to Bogdanovich. Portland no good that time either.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's Wade. 13 points in the game. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
A different look now for Portland. Carl Landry's checked in for Marcus Morris. Doug McDermott comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Livingston in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Robinson. Hill comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Shelvin Max checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Walker. Knocks it loose. Here's Landry. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. McDermott, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those carrots.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far. And Carroll, an energy player who's developed a reliable three-point stroke. I mean, he can also hurt you in transition. He's got terrific size and athleticism, and he also really knows how to play without the basketball.
Pelicans trailed by 10. And Jack kicks to Davis. Rebounded by McDermott.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And Carroll, by advanced stats, one of the most productive small forwards in our league. I mean, one thing I like, even as he's developed into a three-point threat, he still has an instinct for cutting to the rim off the ball when his defender turns his head. I mean, one of the things I think that allows his team to be so good is his understanding of how to play the game.
Livingston kicks to McDermott. Here's Landry. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the buckets from Anthony Davis. Feeds it to McDermott. To the wing on the left. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And Jack, here we go. And Davis gets it to go.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Turner's checked in for Myers Leonard. Gasol comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Andre Robertson in for Bogdanovich. Pelicans trailed by 6. Right side Hill. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. The shot will not go. Gasol with the defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 6. In the corner, it's McDermott. Outside Gasol. In the corner, it's McDermott. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
Morris is checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Sean Livingston. Davis drives in. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Right wing. Portland moving the ball around. They need this one. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mack. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Walker the pass to Davis. Nice move. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Hill. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard attacking. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
New Orleans making some changes here. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Solomon Hill. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Shelvin Mack. Pelicans trail by 5. Wade left side. He dishes it to Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now, here's Walker. From the baseline. Portland grabs the miss. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lillard. Pass to Roberson. Here's the screen. Lillard dishes to Gasol. Lets it go from 14. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis.
That's his first personal foul.
Pau Gasol was the number 3 pick back in 2001. Managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark, who was a 2nd-round pick, could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good, too.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Morris. The Pelicans also changing it up. Samuel Dalembert is checked in for John Henson. Thomas Robinson comes in for Anthony Davis. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Kemba Walker. Trailblazers leading by 4. Talking about Pau and brother Mark, both of them were excellent last season. The difference is that Pau has always been considered a great prospect, so detractors are much harder on him when they see cracks, I think, Greg, in his game.
Yeah, you know, for Marc Gasol, it can only exceed expectations because they started out so low. I'd simply say that if I had to pick between one or the other for best career, I'd do everything I could.
The feed to Carroll. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Good way to get out of it. Good answer. And here's Wade. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers out in front. They're And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Pelicans trail. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jarrett Jack is out there with Dwayne to tie it up. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Livingston kicks to Carroll. Leonard sets a screen for Carroll. Goes up on the high post. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Leonard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Portland. Jack again. Henderson. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Robinson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Dalembert with a screen on Henderson. Jack inside the line. Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Got a hand on it. Here is Livingston. Landry with the screen. Carroll kicks to Landry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Screen by Dalembert. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Jack. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Livingston kicks to Carroll. Poked away. He feeds it to Livingston. In the corner, Henderson with it. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Henderson passes to Landry. He kicks to Livingston. Back to Landry. No one near him.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside Jack. Wide open. Bullseye.
The assist, Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Portland leading by 5. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Livingston kicks to Landry. Livingston dishes to Leonard.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Jack passes to Dalembert.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Livingston dishes to Landry. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Out to Wade. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now, here's Wade. Defense right on him. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Henderson kicks to Landry. Some solid defense from Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Wade gets the bucket.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
And Kidd-Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Clark for Kidd-Gilchrist, and his shot, it seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Walker the pass to Davis. And he overshot that one, missing.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The shot by Turner, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Mack. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Lillard kicks to Gasol. Kept alive. Turner dishes to Robertson. That's a 2 from Lillard. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Henson. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Portland leading by 3. Lillard outside. To the inside. Gasol. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Davis drives in. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And they double up Gasol. Dishes it to Robertson. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Pelicans on the break. Walker with it. Picked up by Turner. Gasol with the steal. Fires from the line. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 14 points for Pau Gasol.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Davis kicks to Henson. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the inbound, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Walker the pass to Matt. The 3, no luck. Good work defensively by Lillard.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Five to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Outside, Davis. A baseline J. And he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard dishes to Gasol. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 16 points for Pau Gasol.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
A different look now for Portland. Biyombo is checked in for Turner. Damari Carroll comes in for Morris. And it's Henderson for Andre Robertson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Samuel Dalembert is checked in for Henson. Luke Babbitt comes in for Solomon Hill. Wade, he's checked in for Mack. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Walker. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Jack against Lillard. And Jack kicks to Davis to end the run. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 11. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Gasol. Bogdanovich comes in for Damari Carroll. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Livingston in for Damian Lillard. And New Orleans also making a change. John Henson's checked in for Dallenberg. It's stolen by Jack. And it's blocked.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Trailblazers.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Gasol. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Doubled by Jack. The pass to McDermott. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McDermott's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Off target from the wing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here is Livingston. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?